Good morning, my beautiful lovelies. How is everyone today? My name is Red, and you are watching Daily Devotional with Red Moon Eagle. This is a banked video, so it was recorded in advance. I do go live most days, Monday through Friday, between 5 a.m. and 7 a.m. Mountain Time. So what happens with that is occasionally I go on trips, or I have a day where my husband is home and it's a little bit less convenient to record daily devotionals. Astra has joined us. Astra is, are you gonna look at the camera? It's interesting. She gets very close to me when I record these in advance. Sometimes the actual live daily devotionals, I think she gets a little confused when people are on the video and she can't see them. She can feel them, but she can't see them. So anyway, I don't know for sure what tide we're in. I don't know what moon we're in. I know nothing. This is just something that I've recorded in advance. So I hope you enjoy this. I do have more than 365 videos recorded on my daily devotional channel. So if one doesn't ring true for you, just pick a different one. I would also encourage you to hit the subscribe and the little bell icon. It does help the algorithm. And if you comment, it also helps the algorithm. I've been posting daily devotionals since 2017, and currently my subscriber list is 119 as of the recording of this video, and I am aiming for 500 in 2024. So share these, especially if they ring true for you or you feel inspired by any of them. Okay, so we're going to start in with the oracle cards. Today's Egyptian god oracle is happy, renewal. Happy represents the liquid and turbulent element. He symbolizes fertility of the land, the abundance of crops and life, and renewal by the annual flood of the river Nile, which brings fauna and vegetation. The lord of fish and birds and swamps. Happy is portrayed as a man with a large belly and large feminine breasts, and a symbol of fertility. Follow the divine light along the direction of passions. It is time to fully experience everything the world has to offer to you. Go with the flow and live more intensely. Happy heralds renewal and a new life and a new path to go down. You can acquire imminent fortune in the field of trade. I don't see happy come up very much. It's a really good card. They did a good job with that. Okay, so in the Animal Spirit Guidebook, we drew turtle. I remember that. Yes. Turtle is in the element of water. Ancient soul, grounded, trusting, at home in the self. It is wonderful to be in the presence of turtle. Like the beaver, the turtle has a strong relationship with earth and water elements simultaneously. This helps to ground and connect them to the deeper truths of life. No matter where their travels lead them, turtle energy is behind all great writers and storytellers as they collect life experiences under their shells for later use. The most potent turtle energy helps us to close all the other books and begin to tell our own true tale. When in balance, peaceful, adventurous, productive. When out of balance, slows down to halt, to bring into balance and adventure. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. Grounded, trusting, at home with the self. Okay, Mystical Shaman Oracle. We pulled 38, the Mystical Shaman. This is the symbol of the myth maker, the storyteller who is neither made nor defined by the story. Instead, he observes it, evolves through it, perceives all aspects of it. In doing so, the mystical shaman represents the ability to dream a new story, a new myth, into being. He dances between worlds, wearing the cloak of the world loosely about his shoulders, and sings the world into being. He reminds us to be in the world and travel through it, but not be defined by it or become too attached to the experience. This is the symbol of true alchemy, for all elements of life have a spiritual aspect and a material one. When we remember this, all manner of miracles and manifestations are possible. The invitation of this card is that you were invited to consider the ability to live without attachment. You are called to create a dream of your life, to act on inspiration and divine impulse, without fixating on a known story of success or achievement. The way to our most extraordinary life is to become a blank slate and allow the form of your dreams and desires to show up, and it will. This is a sign of manifestation, a life beyond your wildest dreams. And then, the medicine, be careful what you pray for. The mystical shaman cautions you against relentless attachment to certain forms that you think will make you happy, prosperous, famous, loved. You may have perhaps you've been telling yourself a certain story for so long, the story that only when you reach this particular goal you will be happy. You didn't even notice you're no longer the person who wanted those outcomes. You may have moved beyond those stories. Perhaps it's time to admit to yourself that you need to imagine a new story that is more in alignment with who you have become. This is just one moment in millions of moments in the continuum of life. Let it go. Let it be a story. Move on. Better tales are waiting to be told. Powerful card here. So we have the mystical shaman. We have the turtle, which is about the earth and water elements together, grounded in connection to life, the truths of life, no matter where your travel leads you, and the story of your life, collecting your experiences to create who you are. And happy represents the liquid and turbulent elements, abundance, the Lord of fish, birds, and swamps. Follow the direction of your passions. Go with the flow and live more intensely. Renewal, new life, new paths. So I think there's a pretty clear message in these. We have the mystical shaman that's asking you to release attachments, to have connection with goals, but not attached to the idea of what will make you prosperous. Don't put your life on hold to wait for what will come. And then the turtle, which is creating through experiences and collecting these experiences to create the experiences that you want, and the opportunity for renewal. And I think there's a balance, right? There's a balance of renewal and collecting experiences to give you this life of connection that you want. I think I am reminded again, I had an amazing conversation with some students not very long ago about intention and creating intentions that don't have attachment, that you do not become attached. These were massage school students, and one of the things that I am always very careful of when I work with massage students is that they are told to go to the body and make sure that your intention is clear. But unfortunately, many times they're not taught how to create intentions that don't have attachment. So for example, I intend to heal the pain of this person so that they can, right? Like that creates the attachment. I want to channel energy to heal this shoulder. That's really specific, but is it your job to heal the shoulder? Is that shoulder carrying emotional and psychic trauma that you can throw all the energy in the world at it and they're not going to be able to heal it? And you have now created an attachment to that shoulder. So creating intentions that open the doorway for growth and opportunity and new experiences and renewal without attachment to it. So one of the things that I do when I start my day and I'm creating intentions for the day, I may look at what are the things on my schedule that I have to do. And one of the things I like to do frequently, probably my most used intention has something to do with may the universe bring me the lessons I need to learn today. That's it. It gives me an opportunity to follow the path of experiences, to not have attachment, and to always welcome the renewal, always welcome the new experiences. Many, many years ago, well, I can't say I don't love philosophy now, but I went into a very deep dive on various philosophies in the world. And I took 3 college courses at the very beginning of my college career, all about socioanthropology and philosophy and philosophical thoughts and how you, and psychology. So I kind of took them all kind of in together over the period of 2 semesters. And I have always loved poetry and philosophy. I read Marcus Aurelius back in high school, at least twice. Kant, and there's so much out there and so many deep thinkers. And one of the things that drew me to philosophy was the deep resonating understanding that the physical manifestation, what we live in, to see it, touch it, feel it, taste it, hear it, smell it, all that stuff, that's our physical manifestation. But we as spiritual entities may not be from here. And I know that philosophy doesn't really talk about it that way. And many philosophers talk about different aspects of how we live our lives and a good and moral way of living, and philosophizing why things happen and why the universe is the way it is. And one of the things that came out of my deep philosophical growth was learning how to write intentions. And I have struggled with it. I went several years trying to write them in a certain way, and it seemed like everything backfired. And then I got more and more and more specific. And then I backed back out and got really broad. And one of the things that I discovered in this self process, this learning process, because I didn't really have any teachers that could teach me about how to write my intentions and how to keep those intentions without attachment. And the thing that I learned as I walked through the process of writing my own intentions is finding the ones that resonated with my story and resonated with my purpose in life and resonated with the opportunities that each experience brings to me. And why I went to the whole philosophy thing is that many of the philosophers in ages past, granted, most of them that I've been reading are Western philosophers, 100%, have to do with the idea that a teacher has to learn and will learn more through teaching what they think they know. Because every person you meet teaches you something, and someone teaches you another aspect of yourself, reflects something back at you, shows you a part of yourself you're uncomfortable with, or something that you yearn for. We do not grow in a vacuum. We need each other to grow. And the experiences of figuring out how to write intentional goals without attachment is a key piece of participating in your life with balance, reciprocity to yourself and to others, and acknowledgement of your connection to Earth herself. And those things are all woven in together. So these are the cards for today, and maybe the reading, there's something in the reading that really resonated for you. Maybe my left go field with intention was not where you thought I was going to go. And those things happen. I did want to circle back to learning to work and travel through the world without becoming too attached to the experience. The symbol of alchemy for all elements of life have a spiritual aspect and a material one. When we remember this, all manner of miracles and manifestations are possible. And I'm going to leave you with that. Have a beautiful day, my friends, and I will see you in prayer. Blessed be.